What's going on, guys? So today we've got 3 tips on becoming a remote appointment setter. If you guys are in the sales space or wanting to get into it, wanting to work remote because you see all these other guys, in Bangkok, in Vietnam, in wherever the case is, Bali, and you want that life for yourself, right? But you want to know how to make that transition. Well, it's obviously great that you have sales experience, but that's not the first point. You want sales experience, you want to be able to vet an offer, but the only way you're going to be able to do any of these things and actually get a good offer that you can sustain yourself on is by buying someone's course. It's probably not what you wanted to hear, right? Probably not. Luckily for me, I had a friend who has a course, a cult, I guess you could say. I'll put his name in the description with his cult. But it was great value at the time, absolutely phenomenal. He was doing it for like $50 USD a month. Now it's a bit extra. He's doing high ticket, which is still worth it. Like the amount of knowledge this guy knows, he's poured hundreds, like at least $100,000 of his own money, putting himself into debt to understand the game and take all the information and manipulate it in a way that works for him, right? I trust him wholeheartedly, and I'll put his link in the description. But buy someone's course. I'm not selling a course right now, but that's how you get in. You get your foot in the door. You have to do that, okay? People need it. All these hiring people, they all want to know who you've learned from, okay? But my 3 tips: when you're actually an appointment setter, you found a role, and now you're looking to actually start making more income. So 1 is consistency. Consistency in the amount of hours you work, in when you go to bed, when you wake up, when you're even eating, when you're gymming. Regimen, okay? You want a regimen, you want consistency, and even in your energy levels as well. Because being an appointment setter, you're gonna call a lot of people. Maybe you're not even gonna get many answers that day, okay? You're gonna need to know how to handle that. So understand that. Okay, I've been dragged here in a sense of emotional response. Okay, I've been dragged here. And you need to center yourself again and be like, okay, just calm down, okay? Maybe even do a few push-ups and a couple affirmations, just saying you're a beast, visualize the way the call's gonna go. And then you're in a much better state of mind. What I actually like to do, not gonna lie, I do 30 breaths of Wim Hof breathing. I'll show you 5 breaths just to kind of give you an idea, but it goes like fully in, let go. So I'm not fully pushing out, just letting go of the air. So do that 30 times. You'll feel like a newborn baby. You feel amazing. Also, I would say get connected to something that is stronger than yourself, because we all have willpower limits. Like sometimes you feel tired, you don't want to do the shit. Give you a little secret as to what I've been doing recently that's been helping me so much in my heart, in my mind, in my body, in my soul. And that's giving thanks to Jesus Christ, reading the Bible, repenting of my sins, understanding that this life, we are supposed to be working and being obedient for God, okay? I'm not going to touch on that too much right now, but it's important to have a higher power. Even in AA meetings, the people that, overcome addiction, the strongest thing that you could be going through is opioid addiction, right? And what's the second thing that people do? You need a higher power. That's what they all say. It's true, and it's not even because I need it, even though I do need it. It's because I truly believe you want something that you're truly faithful in, okay, guys? And for me, that's Jesus Christ. And I hope for you as well, it's also Jesus Christ. But I can understand if you have different upbringing and maybe Jesus isn't even a conversation you're willing to discuss just yet. Besides the point, consistency, believe in a higher power, and just, okay, it's going to sound a bit woo-woo and where I might lose a few people, but you just have to believe, okay? You have to believe you're going to make it work. And for me, Jesus helps me as well, because I have the strength through him. I'm not strong enough to do it by myself, but just believe that it's happening, okay? You have to muster up the courage to believe in yourself and to believe that this scenario that you're trying to achieve is going to happen, okay? Before I jump on that phone, I'm like, okay, we're actually appointment setting this guy, okay? When it doesn't work, it's okay. It doesn't matter. there's all ratio. When you're believing in yourself, you're putting yourself in the best position possible to succeed. If you have like 10 shitty calls, the 11th is probably going to be a shitty call as well, because you're bringing that energy into the next calls. Okay, so every call, maybe reset yourself, especially if you've had a long one and a, and a hard one, maybe even appointment set. Just center yourself. Okay, feel that you've already done it. You've already booked 10 people in for the day. Okay, it's already happened. You don't need to work for it. Okay, and bring that energy into the conversation. All right, those are my 3 tips. If you're looking for any more advice when it comes to appointment setting, even finding an offer, put a link to the description into Orlando's cult, which taught me all the things I need to know and more. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.